A Chicago dog is a classic in its own right, but I like to put a twist on the old dog, just in time for summer grilling. The first thing we're going to do is insert the skewer right in the center of the hot dog. Do this very carefully as it's easy to poke through the sides, and we don't want that to happen. Make your first slice on an angle, and now gently roll the hot dog away from you as you slice. Beautiful. You see how it opens up the hot dog? And we're not going to grill these hot dogs with the skewer, so remove that. And you can spiralize these hot dogs ahead of time. Just wrap them in plastic and put them in the refrigerator. To make these extra special, I'm making my crispy, salty onion topping. I'm using a Vidalia onion because they are my favorite. Oh, these smell so good. I'm cutting my onion in half, and I'm using a mandolin because the blade is super sharp and you can really slice these quickly. This prevents you from tearing up. Now I'll place these sliced onions right into a bowl of cold water for about 10 to 15 minutes. This will remove the pungent flavor of the onion. While the oil is heating up, I'll dredge my onions right into the cornstarch. And it's the cornstarch that makes these crispy, not flour. And when you're cutting your onions, make sure that you make them about 1/8 of an inch thick. I don't like to overcrowd my pan, so I do these in batches. So the oil, as you can see, I'm using a cast iron skillet. And I have about 2 inches of oil in here. I'm using canola, but vegetable oil works great. Make sure that when you drain your onions from the cold water, that you pat them dry thoroughly. And you want to use your candy thermometer to check the oil temperature. You want it at 365 degrees. Set your fried, sliced onions on a paper towel lined sheet so that the extra oil can drain off. Just a few minutes on the grill for these dogs. Look at how well they open up, plenty of room for all the fixings. Now it's time to add all our toppings. First, I'm going to toss my crispy onions with some sea salt. Oh, I wish you could smell these. They smell so good. Okay, let's start with the tomatoes. Diced pepperoncinis. Oh, this is the perfect hot dog for kids. They are going to love it. Some cornichons. And don't forget my crispy salty onions. All right, a little mustard. There you have it, my loaded twisty hot dogs with crispy salty onions. A showcase for the all-American hot dog.